Hey everybody, Alex in editing here. For whatever reason, some parts of the podcast sound very bass boosted and will be uncomfortable for headphone users. So please listen to this at a lower level. I try to fix it as best as I can, but beware, sometimes it gets loud. Sorry about that. Hopefully you guys will still enjoy. Thank you guys so much. And we're back. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Hawk Sense. I am your host, Alex Nicolau, and we got a very classic and beautiful episode of Hawk Sense for you guys this week. I'm very excited to be bringing you this one because it's got a lot of sustenance. We got a lot of great news, and I'm ending it off with everybody's favorite, a tier list. Everybody's favorite. But yeah, as you could probably tell, the quality of the podcast has gotten a little bit better. I got a new camera. Very, very excited about it. So I'm using my new camera. It's a really cool camera. I love it. But I mean, let's get started with the news. I mean, we are getting the trailer for Deadpool 3 this Super Bowl Sunday during the Super Bowl. Cannot wait for that. I mean, this entire concept of Deadpool 3 has yet to be like formulated in my mind. I have no idea what this movie's about. I don't know the plot. Why are these things happening? I mean, I don't know if you've heard, but some of the most wild actresses and actors have been asked to come back and play a role in Deadpool 3. They have nothing to do with X-Men or Deadpool. Like, Jennifer Garner was asked to come back and play Elektra. She might actually be in it. There was no confirmation or denial about her appearance. And Mr. Aziz from Spider-Man 2. You probably don't even know who that is. You'd have to be like a Spider-Man fan like me to know who Mr. Aziz is, right? So Mr. Aziz was the dude that Peter worked for at the pizza shop. In the beginning scene, when he's delivering pizzas from Joe's Pizza, Mr. Aziz was his boss. If they're trying to get characters like Mr. Aziz to come back, what else is in store for these other external characters outside of the MCU? Spider-Man, X-Men, Fantastic Four, all of them. Venom even, like those like we don't know at all. Obviously, nothing of this has been confirmed or denied, and we could just be speculating and just being bamboozled by the trolls on Twitter, as always. But hopefully it's not. Hopefully it could be like this super fun, nice cameo thing where these like characters are kind of just saying like a farewell or, hey, you remember me type of thing. Stuff like that. Next, we have the Daredevil set photos, everybody. So the set photos have been leaking for quite some time, and just yesterday, hit Twitter. Look at these two suits. Now, the Daredevil one is better than the Bullseye one, obviously. But what are they missing? Everything is perfect, essentially. Daredevil doesn't have his logo. Bullseye doesn't have his Bullseye design on his, collar and his head. What's going on here? Right? I'm not a huge fan of the Daredevil suit either. I think the armor thing for Daredevil just doesn't sit right with me. I think if he should have those pants, the armored pants are nice, but I think a nice spandex shirt with straps, like something very classic to the comics. I think that looks a lot better for Daredevil. But Bullseye, I mean, that design is great for Bullseye, but what are we doing here with the logos? There's no logos at all. Someone posted this and saying Spider-Man's going to appear in Daredevil Born Again like this. And, I mean, that's literally what it is. I know Spider-Man's, symbol is iconic, but that's literally taking off Batman's bat or Superman's, logo. It's their logo. It's what makes them them. And I know, if we really think about it, the only superhero to have that in the MCU is kind of Spider-Man, if you really do think about it. But, I mean, Daredevil and Bullseye, those are two pretty noticeable costumes for comic book fans. And if you're gonna do them, I know they didn't do a Bullseye one in Daredevil the show, why not go all the way? You obviously see how well classic / modern looking suits look. Look at Tom Holland's new suit. Everybody is praising it because why? It looks good and it's classic. It's ripped straight from the books, but twisted in the MCU and in a modern design, and everybody loves it. There's not one person who says, oh, I hate this suit, because it's great. I truly believe they just, stopped short for no reason. We want you to go all the way. Put the DD on his chest. Put the Bullseye logo on his forehead. That's so cool. We want that. They just, stopped midway for no reason. It doesn't make any sense to me. Switching over to DC for a second, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is surprisingly getting such good feedback and such good reviews that I'm kind of convincing myself to maybe want to get it and play it on the channel for you guys, especially with Matt and John if they're up for it. So if you guys do want to see that, sound off in the comments down below, and then we'll see what we could do with that. I'm truly intrigued by it. Right? Because obviously it takes place in the Arkham universe, which is one of the best DC universes, even though it's just Batman, which, I mean, come on, Batman is DC. I mean, same way that the Spider-Man 2, the Spider-Man Insomniac video games are just like my favorite iteration of the character recently, and like, I would love to see a Marvel universe built into that, but I also don't want them to ruin it. We'll talk about that when we get more Wolverine, PS5, Insomniac stuff. Anyway, but it looks really great. Not really great. It looks great. Like, it looks fun. And I feel like if, you can play online and co-op and stuff like that, it could be fun to play with your friends. It probably is going to be like a better Avengers, really, but just with Suicide Squad characters. And I know they're adding Joker, and I heard rumors of Deathstroke. I mean, which is super cool. And like an idea that I think Avengers try to achieve, but Suicide Squad kind of found the formula for that. And I'm very excited to see where that takes it. But like I said, I will 100% play it with Matt and John if you guys are up for it and you guys want that. So sound off in the comments down below if you guys would like that. Now, this next thing is probably like the weirdest topic I've ever heard of. Disney X Epic Games / like Fortnite, I guess. Like, not just Disney, like Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Goofy. Disney, the entirety monopoly of Disney. So that means Marvel. I mean, obviously Disney, like Frozen and stuff like that. So Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, like Pixar, Avatar, all are collaborating with Epic Games and Fortnite for, I think, what is going to be like a new game mode added to Fortnite. Because you know how Fortnite has like Lego Fortnite now. It has nothing to do with Fortnite. Right? I think they're trying to make Fortnite kind of this hub of like these fantastic games that you could get for free. But if you want this, you want it to be better, you're going to have to pay. Which I think like Fortnite does that phenomenally. And that's why they've grown so big. And that's why they stayed so consistent. And that's why I honestly love the game, because of how much they like appreciate their fans and how much they actually cater to the fans. Like, this is something that obviously is going to be fantastic, right? Like, who wouldn't want to explore like Avatar or Pixar or Star Wars or Marvel or Disney universes inside of a free game? Like, that's going to be fantastic. And I bet it's not just going to be like live action stuff. It's going to be like, I mean, catering to Marvel and Star Wars. It could be comic stuff. We could be, getting game modes. It could be something entirely new. Right? It doesn't have to be like ripped from the movies and stuff. It could just be like entirely new stories. It could be these little mini games. Like, I think this is a really cool idea. And I think if done right, they can execute this as something insanely large. And will be something that will be remembered in gaming history because of just how giant the project seems to be. And outside of the world of Marvel and DC, Invincible is coming back March 14th. Now, I know that is old news, but I haven't touched on Invincible yet on the podcast. I was actually kind of late to, ride the Invincible train, get it? Because I don't know what it was. It was always just like I'll watch it later. I'll do that later type of thing. And I just never got around to it until I saw a TikTok, I think it was. And it was like, dude, this is like pretty cool. I think I'll like this. So I watched season 1 like 2 or 3 months before season 2 would come out. And I loved it. I think he's a great character. I haven't read any of the comics. Just never been introduced to him like that. But if you can see that white little slab right there, that's Compendium 1 that I'm trying to read. I can't really get into it. I have to really get into a series. And I haven't done that in a while with comic books. Unless it's like the Ultimate Spider-Man, the new one, which I'm obviously gonna love it. But it's coming back March 14th, and I just want to remind anybody who maybe had not heard of it and listened to my show, and you now know. And now to the stuff that really matters. We got an update on Spider-Man 2. Insomniac gave us an awesome update when the New Game Plus update is coming. It is coming March 7th, but that's not the only thing that they confirmed. They also confirmed new suits, which is pretty cool. If you really think about it, it's been 6 months since the release of Spider-Man 2, right? October, November, well, end of October, November, December, January, February. That's March is going to be, that breaking point of 6 months. That's kind of like, it's what that says to me is how rushed they were to make this game. And that's super unfortunate. I feel like things could have been 10 times better in this game than they were. And that's me saying that as a picky Spider-Man fan, because we can't ever be happy with anything, even if this video game has just exceeded expectations beyond the superhero or Spider-Man community and is recognized as one of the greatest system games of all time because of its traversal system, its fast travel system, its mechanics, and everything else about this game looks phenomenal on paper. But us Spider-Man fans can never be happy. So we always love to harass anybody and anyone when it comes to Spider-Man. And that comes with being a proud Spider-Man fan. What I'm really trying to say is, please stop that. As literally one of the biggest Spider-Man fans of all time, please stop. You're dumb. You're annoying. Please stop harassing Insomniac employees. You're the reason the game was rushed, and now you're complaining that it's 6 months later. Please stop. You're not adding anything. No one cares about you and your 14 Twitter followers commenting on Insomniac's post. No one cares that you're in the comment section with your private profile on Instagram. No one cares. Your opinion doesn't matter. I hate to break it to you. If it's negative, your opinion doesn't matter. It really doesn't, especially with this. Because this is like I was explaining, this game exceeds the superhero community, right? It exceeds like the Marvel community because it's just monumental in the aspect of its game itself is just astonishing, and it's never been done. How do you up a game from Spider-Man 1 and 2, which were phenomenal, to the max? Besides the story, obviously. We talked about this. But some other things that I think they're going to add, these have been rumored. Time of day cycling, so you could cycle through morning, afternoon, night, all those in-betweens, which would be really cool. And then a weather cycle as well, toggling rain and stuff like that. I know we were able to toggle snow in Miles Morales, so hopefully that'd be pretty cool if they give us a snow effect as well. I know this takes place during, the summer or something? They really didn't give us any, real exact dates here, huh? Like the summer or fall? Yeah, I mean, I don't remember. I know in the first game, it was around Halloween time, and the second game, it was during Christmas time, but this Spider-Man 2, I have, there's nothing correlating to what time of year it could be, so I have really no idea. And then other things like tendril color swapping, which I think have already been kind of confirmed through leaks, and then maybe webwing color swapping, because I know Miles has two different variants. He has the blue and the common red one that he usually has. Depending on your suit, they can switch. And then for Peter, he has the white and black, depending on which suit you pick. And there's some more stuff coming. I know the suits, I don't know if they're comic suits or they're the creator-made suits that are just going to end up like the digital deluxe edition suits, which you'll see what I rank them as in our tier list in a couple minutes here. I hope they're not garbage. They better be good suits. I honestly would love if they, brought back a lot of the skins from the first game, because, I mean, we missed a lot of them, like the Kane suit, the stealth suit. For Miles, I don't think they missed too much. I mean, the animated suit was cool. I think they added every other suit besides that one. They had no cel-shaded suits except for the Spider-Verse ones this time around. Love a new comic book one, like I, said in my suit wish list before the game even came out, which seems like forever ago. Talking about like a actual Steve Ditko, black with the blue shading, dark red, slender eyes, a bunch of webbing, web wings already on the suit. And like a baby blue spider on the back would be awesome. I'd love to swing around in that suit and make it kind of look cel-shaded like a comic book, like you guys did with the first one, with your guys' classic comic book vintage suit. That's pretty much all I have for the Spider-Man 2 update. We'll have to keep in touch on that. I will touch on it when we get closer and get some more news, and obviously when we get it. So let's move on to my Spider-Man 2 suit tier list. All right, so here we are. We got our tier list right here. This tier list in specific did not include any of the digital deluxe edition suits, but it was also the neatest and the cleanest suit. I'll also be popping up the suit that you see on the screen here, and we are actually going to be starting with Peter first, and these are all in order of what you see in the game, just in case you want to follow along with me and look at them yourself. So starting off, the Advanced Suit 2.0. It is obviously an S. This suit in general, the advanced suit and the advanced suit 2.0 have become a staple in Spider-Man culture now because of the story behind it and just how great of a character this is. It's got to be an S. And I love this suit. The advanced suit 1.0 was my favorite suit of all time at one point, until this one came along and didn't take its place, because there are actually aspects about this suit that I would rather have parts of the advanced suit of, but I'm not going to get into that right now. We're just going to continue so I don't drag this for hours. This is Insomniac's black suit. Now, I like their goal of trying to be different and putting their own spin on it. Obviously, this Spider-Man has been a lot more tactical with gadgets and stuff, so they went for a more armored look like the suit has, and I think it works. I like it a lot for this Spider-Man, but I'm going to have to give it an A because you can't beat the classic black suit. In my opinion, that's like my favorite Spider-Man suit of all time now, and like, which is kind of crazy to say. I became so fond of it over the past year. I just do not know why. I love the story attached to it, and I think messing with it in the way like that, just it doesn't sit right with me. The Anti-Venom suit gets a D. I don't like this suit at all. I feel like this was not needed whatsoever. Let me fight Venom in my advanced suit 2.0 or a classic suit like I wanted to. I don't understand the idea behind, like, I think they should have learned with the anti-ox suit and the feedback they got for that to not do that again. And yes, I'm being a hater again, even though I just went on a rant about it, and us Spider-Man fans being super toxic. But I just didn't like this suit whatsoever. Like, at least the anti-ox suit was somewhat like bearable. The classic suit, God, can't beat it. You really can't. Especially the darker blue variant, which some people are saying it's black. It's definitely like navy blue. You can't beat it. It's spectacular. It is such a fantastic design. They did a great job making it tailored to the Insomniac universe, and it just works. It works fantastically, and I'm in love with it. Scarlet 3, we got C. I used to praise Insomniac a lot for their twists on classic suits, but this one is not it. I feel like they could have done a lot better with the suit. It looks too like Deadpoolish, right? Like, it doesn't look like it's made for a man that's going to be swinging around the city. It looks like a man who's like ready for action. Like, it looks very Deadpool-like in the sense of like the textures and the way the suit fits, rather than like a Spider-Man. The Advanced Suit 1 is getting an S as well. Both of these fit for their games perfectly. And I love that suit. Like I said, with the Advanced Suit 2.0, it's great. The White Spider like threw me off at first, but I fell in love with it for some reason because I fell in love with the iteration of the character. And it's tailored to some of the greatest moments in my personal opinion of Spider-Man media as of late. The Kumo suit, I'm going to give it a D. I don't enjoy it. I'm never going to use it. If of all suits to, expand on, I think this would be not one of the ones I would pick. The hybrid or integrated suit, I'm going to have to go C on this one as well. You guys know why. We talked about it in the past. I hate how they have to just add these suits to sell more Funko Pops and toys as I stare at the Funko Pop of the advanced suit and the other one there and the other one there and the other one there. Not the advanced suit, the integrated or hybrid suit. I don't know, man. It just, in my opinion, it's just not one of Tom's best, obviously. It's down the line there. The amazing regular suit, I'm going to have to go C as well. Wasn't the biggest fan of this one, but obviously we have to put the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit in the God section. I mean, this suit looks perfect in this game, and it fits so well and is so fun to swing it around in because it just literally embodies Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man so much, and it truly makes me feel very happy swinging around in it. We got the 2099 suit. It's going to be your first B here. I love this suit. I like how they added a black color variant. I'm actually going to be doing a separate video on the color variants as well, so stay tuned for that. Maybe we'll do it on a next large podcast like this one here. The sectioning's a little bit off for me. I feel like it just doesn't scream Miguel. I think Miguel has a very classic, design, and like there's a lot of lines and seaming. It's just not my favorite. But we have the Scarlet Spider. Obviously, this is an A. This is one of those Insomniac designs that they just absolutely nailed. Like, great comic suit brought into a modern video game well, and I love this suit. The Superior Spider suit also will be going in to A. This suit looks fantastic. It really does. Like, there's like nothing I could say. It looks amazing. and I'm very glad they decided to add that into the game. Next, we have the Anti-Ox suit, which I'm gonna put in D, man. Like I said, like I hate these suits that just make you wear them. They make you wear them, right? During the most pivotal moments of the scenes. Like, it would have been iconic to play it with the red and black or the red and blue suit, right? Or the advanced suit at the end of Spider-Man, right? And they just didn't give it to us. I mean, obviously, if you're on PC, you can do mods and stuff for that, which, I mean, I've seen, and they're fantastic. And they look 10 times better than us getting catered suits for boss levels, right? Or, like, just to be different in a way where it's like, oh, he's not just gonna fight in his regular suit type of thing. And it doesn't work, in my opinion. The Arachnite suit I'm putting also in B. I was really looking forward to this suit. I think they missed a little bit. They made it a little bit too, like, tactile. Not enough, like, you know, he's the Khonshu is like the Egyptian god of the night sky. I think they should have, integrated a lot more of, like, the Moon Knight design in the MCU with, like, mummy wraps and, like, this, like, tethered cloth and stuff for the cape. It looks a lot more tactile than I think I would want it to be. Into the Spider-Verse Noir is obviously going to be getting an A. That's fantastic. The reason it's not getting an S is because I would have preferred a regular Noir suit with the trench coat and hat to this one. I mean, this one's great. It's fantastic, but the regular one would have been just as cool, in my opinion. I hope they add that to the game. The homemade suit. I'm going to give this one a C. I mean, it's obviously one of the best homemade suits we've gotten in live action and in media at all, and I enjoyed it a lot, but I mean, it's just a homemade suit. You know, it doesn't hold a candle to a lot of these suits here. Like the Spider-Punk suit, which is also an A. They did fantastic on this one, even before Hobie was a huge character in the Spider-Verse series. This one was fantastic. It looks great. I love the suit. The black variant, the red and black variant with the red mask. There's a black and red one, but red and black, primary being red. Looks great. I love that suit. It looks fantastic. The Secret Wars Civil War suit, I also have at A. Super unique and fun design. The color variants are cool as well. I love the web wing design that they have with little falcon wings. That looks so fantastic. Right? Big fan of that, so I'm glad they added this one to the game. It's a really cool looking suit. The Iron Spider armor is also going to be getting an A. This is the classic one. Another one of these suits where I think Insomniac just nailed it on the head. You know, you see the repulsors on the wrists and the hands and the feet. And then you see the arc reactor kind of peeking through the spider logo, which is fantastic. The webbed black suit. S. It's S. For sure. Like, I know I literally in the last episode, I talked about how it's like, even though it's like messing with the original black suit, and I don't like when they do that, you know, I just put the Insomniac black suit in A. It worked. It looks cool. It's tied to some great memories of my childhood. And I don't know, swinging around the city, and it's pretty cool, bro. I really do enjoy it. And then we have the webbed classic, or the classic Sam Raimi suit. Oh, and God. Come on, even though it's not updated to how it's supposed to look like the TASM 2 suit is now, it's fantastic. It's so beautiful. I love it. I really do. Now we have the upgraded classic suit, or the Stark suit. That one's going in A as well. Great twist on a modern Spider-Man design. I love it. The new and blue suit is also going in A. No, it's actually going in B. Sorry. I do like this suit a lot. I like how they included a red and blue design, but I like the black and like a more metallic-y blue design on that. I think it looks really cool. Then we have the upgraded suit, which I think is an A. I love this suit. You guys know it's my favorite Tom Holland live-action suit, besides the new one, obviously, now. And then we have the Stealth Monkey, or the Night Monkey, or Stealth Monkey. We have the Night Monkey, or the Stealth suit, which I'm putting at D. Obviously. Like, it's come on, it's... As I stare at it, it's just to sell more Funko Pops and toys and shirts, and I fell for it. The classic black suit. Come on, bro. Come on. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. Who wouldn't love that? They got 3 other different very awesome variants. A nice purple one, an anti-venom one, and a red and blue venom shading one from the 90s cartoon. Fantastic. Like, absolutely fantastic, and I absolutely love it. Iron Spider from the MCU, we got in C. I think that's a fair rating. I used to like the suit a lot, grown to not like it at all. So I think C is fair. I mean, it's got some good qualities about it, and I enjoyed its time in the MCU, but I'm glad that it's gone. The new red and blue suit, Tom's new suit. This is tough. I'm going to put it in S, right? I'm going to put it at S because it is a fantastic suit, right? I love this suit to death. But I wish the blue was a little bit darker and less shiny. I think that after that, it would be absolutely phenomenal and perfect. Next, we have the black and gold suit, which I have at D. I mean, come on. As I stare at it, let's stare at it again. Just to sell more Funko Pops, more shirts, more toys, that kind of stuff. Obviously, we see that one coming. Then the Life Story suit we have at B. I don't mind this suit. I actually really like this suit. I think it's a really cool concept. It was executed well. I'm obviously not going to be swinging around in it often, but I'll check on it every now and then. I think some of the color variants, like I have a Webman variant and like a orange, like a Among Us Lethal Protector type of variant is cool. Then we have F, Last Hunt. This one's a D. This was a D. This one is an F. The Saving Lives suit is absolutely awful. I hate that one. But the Last Hunt suit, I think it's kind of mid. I think they could have done better. And I like the blue variant, though. That one's really cool. But Saving Lives suit is absolutely awful. It's atrocious, and I really do hate it. That ends Peter's list, everybody. Hopefully you guys can agree on that. We do have the 5 Digital Deluxe Edition suits, which I think you guys will agree with my list here. Orangia C, Apocalyptic D, Tactical F, Stone Monkey D, 25th F. 25th Century F. All those suck. They really do. There's not one good quality about any of those. All right, and now moving on to Miles. We're starting up with his upgraded suit. This is like absolute heat. This is my favorite Miles Morales modern design of all time. It is so fantastic, and I loved the classic suit in the first game. This is phenomenal. I love the red striping going down the arms. I love the new sectioning. I love the new boot type. It looks phenomenal on this Miles, and it fits. It works so well for this universe, and it works so well for this Miles, and is my favorite Miles Morales suit of all time now. Then we move on to the polar opposite, the evolved suit. You didn't need to do this. You didn't need to do this. Right? You didn't need to do this. I think they seen Spider-Verse push the boundaries with Miles' suit a little bit and thought they can maybe travel too far. You know how much I hate this suit. I hate the hair showing. There's no webbing on the mask. The bioelectricity going through the arms and stuff is really stupid in my opinion. I mean, the Adidas are cool. If they had a newer one with like the Adidas like it did in the first game, that would be cool. This suit just sucks. All color variants suck. I hate this suit. This looks like a digital deluxe edition suit. Just absolute garbage. And I'm very sorry for saying that. I like you guys' creations, but this one was just not it, especially as monumental as you guys made this suit seem. I don't know what type of reaction you guys were expecting. Family Business is getting a B. It has the Iron Spider variant, Miles Morales Iron Spider variant from recent comics, which is pretty cool. And I think it fits pretty well. Looks pretty good. The classic suit is one from the first game. I'm giving that one an S. Fantastic suit. Didn't notice till the new suit, the upgraded suit, how light black. How does that happen? Like, this one is a much darker black material than the classic from the first Miles Morales game, which is like, it never occurred to me, but they made it look better with the upgraded suit, so that's why this is going to S and not God. The tracksuit's getting an A. You will be hearing a lot of praise from the tracksuit when we talk about the color variations. That black color variation is phenomenal. I love it so much. Then we have the Brooklyn 2099 suit. I'm having it a D. It's garbage. It doesn't look good. I don't like it. The sportswear suit. We got sportswear in C. It's all right. I mean, I know they have the variants with the different color mask, and you kind of have one that's similar to Miles Morales and Spider-Verse's look with the green puffer and the shorts, but I'm not a huge fan of it. I mean, I'm not swinging around in it as often as I think other people will. The Life Story suit, I'm going to give it a B. Similar to the Life Story suit for Peter. I think it's a good design. I think they executed it well, especially for Miles' design. They kind of did that, V thing on his chest that he has, which is really cool. 2099 is getting an A. It's a fantastic suit. The misty eyes are phenomenal, and I just love the design of this. The advanced tech suit, I think I'm going to give it a B as well. I think it's a nice, modern, advanced tech suit type of design for Miles, and it looks pretty good in game. Shadow Spider is getting an A. Definitely better than the Arachnite suit for sure. The alternate styles are also pretty cool too, with the white one, the blue one, and then the white and red one, rather than like the black, white, or black and red. It's like black, white, and red, which is pretty cool. We'll talk about that obviously in the variations video, which will be coming soon. 2020 suit is getting an A. I love this suit. I think it's great, and I love the notion behind it. Is just like, yeah, Miles is like a more techie version of Peter Parker, right? And he's better than Peter in this sense. He's more youthful, which is awesome. Purple Rain, I think I'm gonna give it a C. Yeah, C. Not my favorite, but I respect the design. I think it's cool looking, just not my favorite. Bodega Cat is getting an A as well. Who doesn't love Spider-Man, the cat in the backpack? And they added a variation with a black and red hoodie. And Spider-Cat, or Spider-Man, I think his name is Spider-Man, Spider-Cat, is wearing a Miles mask instead of a Peter mask, which is really, really cool. What is this one? The Forever suit is obviously also getting an A. It looks phenomenal, and I think they paid great homage to Chadwick Boseman in the first game. I mean, Miles Morales, they did like a whole end credit scene, Rest in Power King or something like that. Homemade suit, I think I'm going to give this one a D. I mean, it's not better than any other homemade suit that we've gotten, and I like it, but I don't love it. Into the Spider-Verse, I think I'm gonna give it an A. I'm sorry, I do love the suit, but I think the Across the Spider-Verse suit is a lot better, so that's why I'm also gonna put the SB suit, the store-bought suit, in A as well. Then the End suit is getting, I put this in S tier on my entirety suits video, which I did a couple months ago now. And I put it as God tier or like S tier. I'm not. Maybe I should have reflected on that video to see what my rankings were, before I came and filmed this video for you guys. But I guess I wasn't thinking that far ahead. So we have the End suit. I'm gonna be putting it at S. I don't know. Maybe it should be God. I don't know. I love this suit. It doesn't deserve God in my opinion. I really don't think so. This suit is like untouchable. I love the suit. I think it's one of my favorite designs for Miles. I think the one thing I would change, or two things I guess, would be the spider a little bit more sharp and the eyes a little bit more. I think I like the mechanical eyes that Miles has. I think that would have fit really well in the End suit, but I know it's being adapted from comics, so I respect it. A 10th anniversary, I'm giving it an A. I hated this suit, but swinging around in it with the hot pink variation, I grew to it. Still not better than the classic Miles Morales suit, and I do wish they would go back in the comics, but yeah, beggars can't be choosers. Programmable matter, I think I'm going to be putting that at C. I mean, it's a cool design, but I mean, it's strike as F. I hate that suit with everything in me. It looks like so stupid, it's not even funny. The shield suit, really, really cool. That's an A. There's an all black variation. There's a black, red, and I think a little bit of white in there one that I really do enjoy. That one's awesome. The Great Responsibility suit is a C. I don't know. It's kind of mid. I'm not swinging around in it. The Across the Spider-Verse is getting an S. Love that suit. Looks fantastic. Crimson Cowl, I'm going to give it a B. There's a variation that I like a lot better. It's like the more black one with red than the this one here. I think there's too much red on it, and it looks too like, I don't know. It looks like foolish, kind of. Like, I don't know. It's like, that's the word coming to my head, like magician type. What I kind of wanted to be more like an Assassin's Creed type of suit, which I mean they kind of achieved with the Shadow Spider here with the hood and the mask and whatever, which is pretty cool. But when I think of cowl, I just think of like, the hood, especially because how sharp it is. Like, I think of like Ezio or something. The Best There Is suit, I understand it's a reference to their Wolverine game coming out. I don't think it looks good. I think it looks pretty stupid. Sorry, I don't mean to be hurtful with these words. These are just my opinions, and if you don't agree, that's fine. You could sound off in the comments below if you think I made a mistake. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't look right. I don't like it. This is the Dark Ages suit. I think I'm gonna give this one a C. I do like how they added some symbiote variations. Actually, I'm going to put this in B. Because Absolute Carnage is going to be C. And then, the King in Black is going to be an A. I really like how they included these symbiote variations for Miles, even though he doesn't ever get the symbiote in this game, which is kind of cool. I mean, I dig them. The King in Black one is really, really awesome. I dig that design a lot. The Absolute Carnage is all right. The Dark Ages kind of just looks like it's trying to be the King in Black suit, and that's what I just don't like about it. But the King in Black suit is phenomenal. Next, we have the Borakua suit, which is an A. I love it. I think it looks fantastic, and it represents the other half of his culture that you don't really see often, which is Puerto Rican, which is really cool. Smoke and Mirrors is getting an F. It sucks. It's not good. who lied to the Insomniac game designer when they said, "Oh yeah, it looks good. Let's put that in the game." I'm very sorry that someone had to spend a couple days, maybe a week or a month, I don't even know, because I've never been in the video game production, to design that suit and to implement it into the game. I feel really bad for that person. I really do. The Last Hunt is getting a D, similar to the Peter suit. It's the same thing, same color variations, kind of lazy, but again, this was rushed. I understand. City Sounds, I think I give that one I'm gonna give it a C. It's cute. I understand the meaning behind it, but I'm not using it. And that is it. I was about to say, did we miss this one? But no, those are all Peter suits. Yeah. There you have it, guys. So the only one in God tier is the upgraded classic suit, which is phenomenal. And like I said, my favorite Miles Morales iteration suit. Then we have the digital deluxe edition suits, which are this very similar to actually I have them rated better than Peter's suits. So we have encoded as a D, biomechanical as a D, Tokatsu as C, Adjumant as F. What is that? That's the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. And Red Spectre as C. I was being a little bit nicer to Miles, because I think Miles does have the better suits in this game. I think Peter got the short end of the stick for sure. And that about does it for this week's episode of Hawksense, everybody. I hope you guys enjoy. It's so much fun when we have a lot of news to talk about. We have a great concept to talk about, because I just feel so much like more energy with it, you know? Talking about like singular stuff when episodes are so short or just so bummer sometimes. So I really enjoyed doing this episode for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Make sure to go follow us on Instagram at redhawk.media. We got some other stuff coming. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.